Hello and welcome to the Buzzerbeater Show, episode 106. My name is David Jones, and today we're going to talk about the Bucks, Celtics, Memphis, and Philly. So, first off, let's start with the most controversial one, and that would probably be Philadelphia. My bad. Against the Celtics. Wait, the Celtics? No. Wait, Philadelphia against... No, the Bucks are playing the Celtics. My bad. Wait, Philadelphia against... Miami, right? My bad. I forgot about Miami. So first of all, Miami is just holding James Hrden to 16 points in the first game and then 20 in the next. Like, bro, what is happening, bro? I mean, Joel Embiid is not on the team, but at least, Hrden is expected to at least, pull out a win. And, 20 and 16 points is not going to cut it. That's not superstardom. That's just weak. That's really weak. That's not good enough. If you are an NBA star, you have to pull through that. And he just simply is not. Tyrese Maxey is putting up the most points. No disrespect to Tyrese Maxey, bro. But compare the status of Tyrese Maxey and James Hrden. Compare those two. Like the status of James Hrden, it has slipped in a couple of years because of the whole Houston situation. And now the whole Nets situation, but still he's under young fans. He's still very beloved. But this is just embarrassing, bro. Even when they played, who did they play in the first round? Who did they play in the first round? Wait, who did they play in the first round? Wait, I don't remember that. Let me check that. I think they played... Right, they played Toronto. Toronto is a good team, but still, Joel Embiid was there. Now it's just like... Joel Embiid is gone. He's not gone, he's injured, but James Harden just can't, I know that Miami has a great defense, but if somebody as James Harden's status, you have to pull through that. You're one of the best. You're a superstar in the NBA. You have to pull through and win. Win, bro. What are we doing here? I don't get why a lot of people still put James Harden as, a really high standard. On the Bill Simmons podcast, I thought there was a very good explanation of James Harden. Check it out if you haven't listened to it. I think it was before the playoffs even started. It was still the play-in tournament. So, what they said was that James Harden is 32 or 33. But he has a body of a 38-year-old. That's a perfect explanation, bro. He doesn't really take that much care of his body. He's out of shape, then he's back into shape. You saw that with the whole when he wanted to get traded from Houston. You saw how out of shape he was, and then he all of a sudden, I don't get that either. But his body is starting to slow down, and you can see it on the court. He can't really split through the defenders anymore like he used to. He it's tough for him to do the step back threes, and he's not quick enough anymore to keep up with the defense. And that's why he only has 16 and 20 points. You can see that. Like, it's slowing him down. It's really slowing him down. And Philly is down 2-0 right now against Miami. And I think Miami could have, until right now, they have had a pretty, not easy, but because of their defense, they really played. Like, Jimmy Butler was exhausted every game he played. Like, he was tired, like, standing on the free throw line. I mean, that guy was exhausted. And a game is not a sprint, it's a marathon. A season is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And I think Miami has had really good, and I could see them. I think they're going to make the Eastern Conference if Joel Embiid doesn't return back soon. But I would say the Eastern Conference, if they, I don't know right now, it's either Bucks or Boston. But I would say I have Boston slightly ahead right now. Just because of what they did to the Nets. I mean, that was just embarrassing from the Nets side. Jesus Christ. I would say, the Bucks blew out the Celtics in the first game, and then Boston blew them out in the second game. I just went from one topic to another. That was pretty good, right? Like, I talked about Philly and Miami, and now I'm talking about the Bucks and Celtics. Like, that was smooth. So the Bucks and Celtics. I mean, the Bucks. The problem is they are really predictable. Not as much as they were in the 2020 and 2019 playoffs, where they would just give Giannis the ball and he would go through, but still sometimes Mike Budenholzer is sometimes still a little on his. I mean, in the 2021 playoffs, you were like, oh my god, bro. And I mean, I don't know. I still would give Boston the slight edge because they know how to shut Giannis down. You saw that in Game 2 where they blew out the Bucks. But who knows? I mean, Jason Tatum still got a lot of double teams. He passes the ball quickly, better than he used to. But sometimes, as I said, like a couple podcasts back, he still has this like hesitation where he doesn't really know what to do. And then he just turns the ball over. You saw that in Game 1. But I don't know. I would still give Celtics the small edge because right now it's going to go to Milwaukee now. Oh no. Wait, is it? Wait. Or did they play in Milwaukee already? I don't want to say anything stupid. Wait. So wait, it had to be at TD Garden in Boston. So, I mean, the Bucks, if they have home court advantage, but right now the Celtics right now, because they won the game, they have the what's it called? They have the drive in them. Maybe the Bucks, but we'll see what happens in Game 3. Either the Bucks are going to pull through or not. And I would really like the Bucks to win, but bro, we can't have the Boston Celtics winning the championship, bro. That can't happen, bro. For Knicks fans, that would be absolute disaster. I don't want to know what happens in Los Angeles if that happens, but it can't be Boston, bro. I would rather let Phoenix win that. Or, speaking of the Western Conference, another smooth one, we're talking about Memphis against Warriors. You know what? This is going to be a really bold prediction, but I'll tell you, I think Memphis is going to win this series. Memphis only lost the first game because Ja Morant couldn't finish the last layup, but they were behind 1 point. That was a close one. And I mean, the next game, they were like ahead by 6 or 5 points when they won. But it's still... Clay missed both of the free throws. And I don't want to... But Clay, right now, he's not the same Clay as he used to be in the playoffs. Like, it's not the Clay Thompson I know, you know? He has slowed down, but who can blame him? Injuries. And I would say Memphis has, right now, they have the slight edge. I mean, the series is going right now to Golden State. They're going to play in Golden State, but, I mean, even if Golden State wins both those games, it's going to go back to Memphis for one game, then back for one game in Golden State, and then the last game is in Memphis. I could see it going to like a 7 or 6 game series, but I think that the Memphis Grizzlies are going to go to the Western Conference Finals against the Phoenix Suns. I know it's a really bold prediction, but I would say Memphis has it to beat Golden State. I really think they do. They have the defense to slow down Curry, although Curry hasn't really slowed down. But for instance, somebody like Klay Thompson, who hasn't been that quick lately, they really have good defense for him. And you have to appreciate that, and I think they could really pull this off. I really do. So, if you like this podcast, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, turn on notifications. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!